I'm Melissa Mancini with Canadian HR Reporter TV. I recently sat down with Annie Chong, manager of Carswell's payroll consulting group, to talk about what's coming up for payroll in 2012 and how the profession has changed over the past few years. What should payroll professionals expect for 2012?
Moving forward, payroll can certainly expect some major changes to the Canada Pension Plan. As of January 1st, 2012, there will be significant changes made to the contributions of the Canada Pension Plan. And these changes will affect employees between the ages of 60 to 70. Under the current legislation, an employer must stop deducting CPP contribution from an employee's pensionable earnings when the employee is at least 60 years of age, but under the age of 70, as long as the employee provides proof that he or she is in receipt of either CPP or QPP retirement pension. Starting January 1st, 2012, employees between the ages of 60 to 64 who are still in the workforce and are in receipt of retirement pension, they will have to start paying CPP contributions. And for those employees between the ages of 65 to 70, they will have the option to either continue to pay CPP, or they can file an election to stop paying CPP contribution. So these are significant changes that are happening in January 2012. Employers will have to prepare and plan for these changes, not only from a systems perspective, but they will need to develop communication strategy in order to inform those employees that will be affected. For more information on these updates and changes, watch for updated articles or informations in the Canadian Payroll Reporter or the Carswell payroll manuals.
How has the payroll profession changed over the last few years?
I think the standards for payroll have changed significantly over the years. There is definitely a higher expectations of payroll professionals in terms of their knowledge base, and you'll find more and more companies today looking to recruit payroll professionals with certification. I think that is definitely in demand, and employers are seeking for those professionals. And with respect to payroll legislations, there are over 184 separate pieces of legislation that affects the payroll process. Therefore, payroll skills sets have had to improve in order to keep up with the changes. To work in the payroll environment, you do require a solid understanding of legislations in terms of compliance and ensuring that your payroll is in compliant. As for the future of the payroll area, I see payroll in the coming years as a career choice rather than a secondary offshoot of their main job responsibility, which is very common today. You may have somebody working in the finance department wearing two different hats. So part of the responsibility is doing the finance function, and the other part of the responsibility is the payroll function. So moving forward, I do see that payroll for a lot of people would be the first picked career choice.